here is a stupidly simple trick to get more people to join your email list. Now, this is guaranteed to build your email list faster. You see, there's a problem that pretty much every email marketer faces, and if you've ever tried to build your own email list, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, because sometimes subscribers don't use their real email address. It's annoying, right? They use a fake one just so they can get to your download. They want to get to your lead magnet, and they'll be less than honest. Okay, so this is bad because it means they will never receive your follow-up sequence. It means that they don't become buyers, and having fake email addresses on your list can screw up your metrics. It can keep you paying for inactive leads, and it can mess with your deliverability rates, as other email systems think that you're just sending out spam. Okay, so today you're going to learn how to overcome that so you can protect your email list and build it much faster and ultimately make more profit as a result. Okay, so you really do need to pay attention to this because, as you've probably heard before, the money is in the list. And you've probably already seen that my students know how to generate enormous wealth for themselves and for their families. And you've seen how they've changed their lives as a result of my training. So stay until the end of this lesson because I will show you how to get thousands more people onto your email list for free. It's a free series that reveals how I got over 30,000 website visitors every day for free. Okay, so today I really have to give credit to someone else for this strategy because his name is Gannon. He's from a website called yourfirst2000.com. He also runs a fantastic subreddit called Internet Marketing, where I'll be hanging out to and sharing some of my own ideas. And listen, if you want your website mentioned on any of my videos, send me your marketing strategies to mick@profitcopilot.com, and if I choose your strategies, then I'll give you a shout out and hopefully drive more traffic to your website. Okay, so how do we stop people from using these fake email addresses? Well, traditionally we'd use something called a double opt-in, which means that they would have to confirm their email address before they can get to the download, before they can get the lead magnet. Now, this does solve the problem a little bit, but it also creates another one because people are lazy, right? We often just put stuff to the back of our minds and we convince ourselves that we'll come back and we'll do it later on. And what happens? We forget, right? So people don't confirm and they don't go through the sequence and we don't make the money. So what's the solution? Well, you have to give them a solid reason to confirm their email address. Now, what Gannon has done is pretty genius, to be fair. What he's doing is manufacturing urgency. He's giving people a very short amount of time to confirm their subscription. Now, this means more people will confirm, they'll go through the follow-up sequence, and ultimately they will become buyers. Now, I'm going to show you how to do this step by step using Gannon's method, but I'm also going to show you a second version because it's Profit Copilot. It means I've developed my own take on this. So it's going to use the same principle, but it's going to be executed in a slightly different way. Both are going to work really well for you. You just go with whichever one is right for your business. Okay, so let's go to the computer. Let's take a look at what Gannon posted on Reddit first, and then I'll walk you through how to do it. So basically, he explains what a double opt-in is and why it's important. But here, he shows an example of his strategy. So he adds a 5-minute countdown timer with the line, your confirmation link will expire in 5 minutes. So let's have a look at an example. So this is what he did before. So the landing page looked like this. One last step, confirm your email. And now we can see the changes that he's made. So there we have a countdown timer. So you could replicate this yourself very easily. What I'll do is explain how he's doing this, present some free tools that you might want to use, and then I'll give you my own twist on it as well. So one thing to note about this is that in Gannon's version, the link doesn't actually expire in 5 minutes. It's all about how it's perceived. So what I'd like to do is show you how to make it actually expire so you're using genuine urgency. To make this work, we need 3 pages. The first one is a squeeze page with an opt-in form. The second page that we need is a confirmation page. Let's drag that in. And then the third one that we need is going to be a download page. So let me just rename this so we don't have any confusion. So it's confirmation, and I'll rename this one as well, squeeze page, and then I'll name this one thank you. Okay, so the process works like this. So someone opts in, they're immediately directed to the confirmation page. At the same time, they are, let me drag in a little icon here, they are sent an email with a link that directs them to the thank you page. So they can only get that download if they confirm the email. So it's a very simple system, and in fact you're probably already doing something very similar to this. All you really need to do is tweak it a little bit with some countdown timers. We'll get to that in a second, but for tools just to get this kind of countdown timer on your pages, first of all, you can use a professional solution, something like ClickFunnels or Kartra, or you can just go with a WordPress plugin. I'm going to show you 4. So the first one is Countdown Timer Ultimate. Take a look through the copy, find out if it's right for you. I don't have any experience on any of these. I'm going to use Kartra for my version, but we've also got another one which is called Countdown, Coming Soon, Maintenance, Countdown and Clock. What a mouthful, but it's got some pretty good reviews as well. Another one is called Evergreen Countdown Timer, and it looks like the reviews ain't that hot, but it might be a good option for you. It's up to you to decide. And then the final one is called WordPress Countdown Widget. And again, that's got some pretty good reviews as well and lots of tutorials. So there's a few free options. What I'm going to do now is open up Kartra. You don't have to use Kartra to do this. You can use whatever funnel builder you like, as long as it's got the ability to add tags. And of course, add a countdown timer. Okay, so let's go add a tag. So let's give it a name. I'm just going to call this demo, demo urgency. And then a description, again, demo urgency. And then this is important if you're using Kartra or equivalent. This tag has an expiration date of, and we really want to give that maybe something like a couple of weeks or a month or 30 days maybe. And this is because if they don't take action, if they don't subscribe there and then, and they might want to come back to the email list at another point in the future, you don't want to punish them for not taking action unless it's some kind of special offer. If it's a one-time offer, then of course make sure that the tag just runs all the time. That's what I do on mine. So if someone misses out on a special offer, that's it, it's gone, they ain't going to get it again. Okay, but in this instance, you do want to make sure that the tag expires. Choose your category and then click create. Next, we need to edit the form. So the fields that people fill in to opt in, well, we need to make sure that there's a tag on that form. So most funnel builders will allow us to add that tag. When you're creating your form, make sure that you've got double opt-in selected. You want to set your success page to the thank you page where they can download the thing that they signed up for. Under assign tags, choose yes, assign tags, then choose the tag that we created a second ago, demo urgency. Obviously choose the right list that you want them to subscribe to, and the sequences and the automations, all that good stuff. So we have the tag made, we have the form made. Now we have to create the pages. So let's just choose some ready-made pages for us. So let's just go with that one. Then we just add the form to the page. Click apply. That's it. Save that and job done. Next, we need to create the confirmation page that they'll be redirected to immediately after subscribing And then we need to create the thank you page where they can download the free gift, the lead magnet. So let's just create a blank page, because if we have a look at what Gannon has done, he's just got a very simple page with a countdown timer. So we can just recreate something like that. Let's add some copy. So let's go with components. Let's add some text on there. Let's add a countdown timer. So if we go down to countdowns, let's just drag one in the very top. Let's duplicate this piece of copy. Let's change this so it matches what Gannon has done. One last step. Confirm your email address. We might want to say something like, you're almost there. Now you now you need to go step 1, step 2, step 3. Go to your email inbox. Open the email from mycompany.com. Click on the confirmation link. That's it. You're all done. Now you need to tell them that this link is going to expire. So what does Gannon say? He says confirmation link expires in 5 minutes. So we can say something similar. The link expires in 5 minutes. Now, the next thing that we need to do is make sure that the link really does expire. So what we can do with this countdown timer is apply the tag to it. So that's why we created the tag. It's very important. So if we have a look at the options here, we've got a few that we can choose, but I want you to go down to based on tag subscription dynamic. Now we choose the tag, which is, as you will remember, demo urgency. So it's gonna count down after that tag was applied to the lead. So we want to go 5 minutes, 0 seconds. And then we check this, redirect user when countdown reaches 0. So this makes the countdown timer genuine. So they really are redirected to a separate page once the countdown timer hits 0. And that's the page I usually use. So it's quick launch funnel, too late. Then click apply. So next we clone this page and then use that as a thank you page with the download link. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's clone this page and then edit it. So I've cloned the page. I've just changed the name to thank you. So demo urgency thank you. So we can say something like, thank you for confirming, and we'll keep the countdown timer because it's been cloned. It still has that tag that we created. Very important that you keep that on. So they really do have 5 minutes to download this. And then we add a button. If we can find buttons, let's drag one in, edit that. So let's get it nice and centered. There we go. Let's change the text as well while we're here. So we can say, download your free gift, apply, and then we can get rid of all the other text on there and then save that as the thank you page. So the real key component to this is the tag, because that creates genuine urgency. And now all you have to do is send traffic. Let's drag on traffic source, send traffic to that squeeze page. And the best way of doing that is with good content. To really make this pop, to make this the most profitable system or engine that you possibly can, we send the traffic to your front end content. So this can be a blog post, a podcast, video, doesn't matter, but that's the number one way to get traffic for free into your funnel. And when you consistently send traffic to your front end piece of content, who knows what kind of amazing results you can get. Like Matt, he's making millions of dollars online thanks to my training. And if you want to know the secret and you really are serious about building a popular and profitable internet business, you're going to need more leads, more traffic, more buyers. So I will give you the traffic methods that I never share on YouTube or anywhere else. You can get them all completely for free when you go to profitcodepilot.com/traffic. I'll put a link to that in the description as well. And if you found this useful, give it a thumbs up below, subscribe to the channel too, hit that little notification bell so you never miss an update from me. And I will hopefully see you again in a couple of days' time. Take care.